Hello, ladies, beautiful ladies. We're going to talk about and, and, A-N-D. You know, you can just be silent and observe people talking. And sometimes, ladies, some people just run their mouth and they just run their mouth. They don't even know what they're really saying. I saying this because people, mostly women, are very judgmental. And we don't know why, hereditary culture, we don't know why some women age the way they do. So when you listen to some women, they have no clue what they're talking about. They're just being judgmental. For instance, I know that I'm getting older. I know that I'm in my late 50s. I am 58 years old. Sometimes I notice that I have a light mustache. For instance, right up by my hairline, up under my nose, on top of my upper lip. Well, that's hormones. Those are hormones that make it look like I have a dark mustache, a light mustache trying to grow around about right here. Okay. And then women who have gained weight and lose weight, okay, stretch marks. And that's why I think as women, we shouldn't be so judgmental on the process of aging or the process of just living. Okay, so there was a discussion, and I just sat and I talked. I listened. I told you that I work around a lot of women. So I'm just listening, listening. Sometimes it's best not to say anything because a person can be offended. In my mind, I just want to say, but I choose not to because I just let people live a little longer. And by living a little longer, then they'll see that back in the day, they shouldn't have been so judgmental. And I don't take anything to heart because I know what situation I'm in. I'm in a situation where I'm displaced at this time. So when I got to the van, I wrote in my journal, and so what? And what is the big deal? We need to learn to just embrace other people's flaws. You want to call it flaws. That's all I heard about was flaws. But do you think maybe stretch marks are the battle scars of a woman being pregnant as well as losing weight or gaining weight? Those are her battle scars. It shows that she was carrying a baby and her belly stretched and other parts of her body stretched. And those who have lost weight and gained weight in their arms, okay, there might be some stretch marks. And why make it such a discussion? Let's be mindful not to hurt each other, ladies. Let's be mindful. I felt beat up by the time I got off from work. I felt beat up. I'm like, why am I carrying this type of oppression? I'm proud of my mustache at that time that was starting to grow. It looks like it's gotten more as the years progress. Of course, hormones are changing. And I can use Nair. Hey, it still remains the same. Okay, now, what about when women have the crow's feet around their eyes? Okay. What about when they have wrinkles on their face? And we don't know that lady's story. She could have been out more in the outside than in the inside. Maybe she could not have afforded moisturizer. Maybe in her genes, her family line, they have wrinkles early. The skin is very thin and it wrinkles. Maybe it's not a lot of moisture. Just like in my family, some of us have gray hair early on. Premature gray can show up in the late 20s and 30s. You don't have to be 50 to show gray. And what do we have to say about that? Let's be mindful. Yeah, I carried that oppression till I got to the van and I thought about it. And I said, you know, this is really pitiful that we as women will judge each other. I don't like that at all. Now, I had heard a pastor say one time that the vision is in the process. The process is the vision. And continue to walk in the process. How does that fit in? How does that fit in? That was in my journal. And the conversations that sounded like the women were so judgmental, I thought about it. I thought about, okay, the vision is in the process. We have a vision of aging beautifully. We have a vision of losing weight. We have a vision of one day maybe we don't have to wear makeup to cover wrinkles. Well, there's a process in the vision. We're going to drink more water. We're going to exercise more. We're going to take good care of ourselves. We're going to increase vitamins or minerals, whatever it takes. But we're going to continue to walk in the process of our vision. All of us want to age beautifully. And that's why we can't judge one another. We can't. We just can't do that. We can't point fingers because we don't know why this person looks more older than they should be. We do not know that. And, you know, today, this year, 2020, I was listening to one of the rappers because I do listen to a whole genre of music. But this rapper said something about, I just want to mind my business. Now, I can respect that. So, 2017, I wrote, and 2020, I just want to mind my business. That, you know, that's all I have for today. We're going to go ahead and walk on in the process of our vision, take care of our bodies, and not be so judgmental on those who may not have the money to take care of their bodies. Doesn't matter. They're living, they're walking in their own being. Ladies, I'm praying for all of us, and I'll see you in a couple of days. Bye-bye.